Hello everyone, my name is Ivan and here we are today for another episode of Hearts of Iron 4. We are playing as Portugal and this is the mod, The Road to 56. So, in the last episode we were fighting in our war against the Spanish Republic, which was victorious against the fascists. Unfortunately, once we were almost about to completely annihilate the Spanish forces, the Soviet Union entered the theater and decided to simply declare war upon us. Now, why is this a terrible issue? Ladies and gentlemen, we simply cannot fight the Soviet Union alone. Therefore, we need a master plan to devise exactly what we will do next. Here we are, the Iberian Peninsula. Unfortunately, oh, it's a bit cranky. I haven't picked up this game in a while. Unfortunately, the Republicans are probably going to get some support from the Soviets if they're not already getting it. No, it appears like they're not. Good news is we have reached Barcelona and the city of Madrid will soon be taken by our forces as we will completely surround them. Now, as you can see, navally speaking, we are in good terms in our own nation, but militarily speaking, we are not in good terms whatsoever. We are fighting a whole nation of the Soviet Union. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot remind you enough. This is the Soviet Union. You can see they have at minimum 1.4 million men. At minimum, ladies and gentlemen. At minimum. And unfortunately, we simply do not have enough firepower to kick them out. Ladies and gentlemen, we simply do not. They have a large navy, which we do not have. Fortunately enough, we will probably get some aircrafts from the Spanish Republic, and their technology is not enough to reach the Iberian Peninsula. Therefore, we will be able to hold a bit, perhaps even until Germany declares war on the Soviet Union. But until then, I have no idea how this will go on. Fortunately, our armies here will continue to advance heavily. Towards the enemy positions. Now, of course, we cannot allow Spanish divisions to simply exploit this entire front. We must attempt and cut down enemy forces. We have superior numbers in terms of divisions, and therefore we will use that to crush the enemy forces before the Soviets can push. The front is now too big for the enemy, and we will exploit that reasonably well. Madrid appears now to be alone, and I really think we are about to have a serious victory. Madrid has been taken. Their new capital is now Bilbao. Therefore, they have not yet given up. Oh, yes they have. Yes they have. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations. The enemy has given up, giving us a crap ton of their equipment, but not enough for the serious threat that we are about to encounter. Now, we have taken a bit of casualties, but nonetheless, we have gathered more than enough weaponry, more than enough industry right now, and we will prepare ourselves for the great siege against the Soviet Union if necessary. All right. We need serious military factory production immediately if we are to hold down the enemy forces. We need a very good industry indeed. Something capable of withstanding the Soviet forces at bay. As long as we can do that, we shall prevail, ladies and gentlemen. I see. Right now I'm attempting to organize the entire industry. Let's see. Alrighty then. We have a crap ton of industry to build. But this is good. Draft reform proves effective. We will now use the first Forza Militar. To guard our nation. Looks like the Romanians want to lean lenses? Ah, fuck, I forgot the word. Anyways, we will use these ones to protect the southern portion of the Iberian Peninsula. Right here. And this coast as well. There we go. We will use a third one. Just for now, ladies and gentlemen. This is just for now. There you go. And protect that position as well. This is just for now. That was new. The fall of Belgrade. Wait, what? Excuse me, Belgrade. That is not in France. Fall of Belgrade. I'm not sure what I just read. What's going on? The fall of Belgrade. Well, we appear to see German forces in Norway, and that's a good sign. It appears. Oh, yes, Belgrade, Yugoslavia. All right, so it appears like the invasion of the Yugoslavia is going as planned. And although the United Kingdom has taken down Albania from Italy, the Germans are indeed pushing quite relatively well. We have a deficit of resources, unfortunately, and we shall ask for those to the Vichy France. They will not be needing them probably in the near future. The Romanians are also assisting in that slightly. I would say by the end of November the Germans will probably... there you go. The Yugoslavians have surrendered and the Germans have now reached the Greek front. The Greek borders. Now, we shall see. Should we perhaps... I'm not sure. It's still not 1942. We need definitely weaponry of 1940 or else our forces will be in quite disadvantage. Why can't you deploy? Insufficient manpower. Ooh, what is our law? Limited conscription. Yes. We need to solve that issue. Why is our... I don't get it. I'm not understanding. Why is our political power that low? Surely not understanding. Oh, is it because of this? Oh, okay, I see. All right. Okay, so it's done. There we go. And we should probably attempt to focus in our population now. Although I am not quite sure if we should do that or not. Capital ship effort, right ship effort. I'm really not sure if we should do that. Yeah, we don't have that. We don't have that, unfortunately. I see. Well, then we will go. What is this? Okay. Construction engineering. I see. Perhaps I am seriously between heavy industry development and what is this? Yeah, whatever. Heavy industry development and aggressive population growth policies. I would say we need a serious amount of population right now. Yep, that's good. There we go. That's pretty good. Alright, it is 1940. In terms of this, we are set up. In terms of industry, we are set up. Just need a bit more of efficiency, which we are having. There we go. 3 dockyards. So we have 3 dockyards. I see. Well, we could absolutely. How many convoys do we have? We got a couple of them. I would say we need more submarines. I'll put 2 here and another. The rest over here. Human wave offensive. It is. It's here. Guerrilla warfare. Yeah, I guess you can do that. Huh? There we go. Oh yes, in terms of division, how are they? Cavalry Recon Engineering Company, Field Hostile Support Artillery, and we can add our Signal Company. And this is combat with 9.6. This is quite low. I would say we need something better. And for that, I would probably put up 2 artillery pieces and more infantry in the mix. Perhaps even shock troops, jungle. I was looking for something to make a steady 20 width. I really I really did not want to have. Well, this sucks. 19.2, 19.8. This totally sucks. Like, this is the best option. Our soft attack really increases. Our hard attack slightly increases with 2 hard attack. Is this regiments? I'm not sure. Battalions, yes, with 2 artillery battalions. Hit points increase quite well. Suppression also, breakthrough, everything increases quite well. Defense, massively. Hard attack not so much, but still quite good. In terms of manpower, that's a tough issue. Now we could issue this, but this will make manpower needed. We will need at least 244,000 more. Infantry equipment needed 12,200 more. 2 artillery, lots of anti-tank weaponry. We could attempt to see. I guess. Well, my guess is that perhaps we will leave it. It is better to just wait for our logistics to improve, and it appears like there has been a Soviet landing around here. That is not quite good, unfortunately. It's probably from here. Now what that means is that we need this little boy over here to start raiding any convoys that are catched over there. I don't worry much with the Soviet Union in naval invading because they're not particularly good at it. And even if they were, they would simply not have, I don't know, enough firepower? I'm not sure. To do it? Something like that. Their navy is not strong enough, fortunately for us, to maintain such naval invasions. Yes, unfortunately we need more growth in our armies. Looks like their forces are attempting to hold down for the position, and they're gone. There we go. They are gone. Can I go back to what we were doing? Now, the good news for us is that the German Reich, it seems particularly strong. Particularly strong indeed. Yes, they divided Poland. Nonetheless, their army seems quite relentless. I mean, look here, they've taken all of this, and yes, they're still fighting against these bad boys down here. Nonetheless, I see a seriously strong Germany that is capable of hindering the defense of the Soviet Union. Alright, so it appears like we just got more industry and also signal companies. I would say we can now take a little pause on this side and start moving somewhere else. Perhaps industry-wise, it's now 1941. You can get concentrated industry, there you go. In terms of military factories, start putting up serious amount of weaponry in there. We need small arms to be heavily produced immediately. Our efficiency needs to increase as well. So we're just going to excavation. Perhaps you could get construction. We are lagging very behind over there. Our colonies are withstanding. That's a good sign, I would say. Resistance to occupation. I never like this. Never like this. Anyways, we need these to be dealt with. The resistance is quite growing, and that is never good. Spanish Republic. We need the resistance to be completely toppled. So I would say brutal oppression indeed. Or perhaps just a simple military governor. This would be quite good. Now, is there any other position that we need to do this? No, just Spanish Republic. Alright. Are we training any division? No, we are not, but we should. But unfortunately, we don't have enough manpower for that. I don't get this total manpower. 800,000. What do you mean? Is that the casualties? We've reached 700,000 already, or 800,000, whatever you want to call it. I see. Well, the best thing that we could do is attempt to support the German Reich in their war against the Soviet Union. Only then we can finish this war against the Soviet Union. Only then, because I hope you all understand we can't do anything alone against the Soviet Union. They're too strong for us in that sense. Not even close. But just to get a little good picture, I mean the Germans are still fighting in Norway and in the Balkans, so that might be an indicator they are not that strong, or perhaps the Allies are a bit stronger than normal. But like I was gonna say, let us see. The Soviets have minimum 93, the Germans 107, tops 337, and the Soviets 325. That by itself is already a good indicator. In terms of Navy, what the hell happened? I never saw this. Why is Germany... This is quite new. But okay, the German industry is quite better. Dockyards and even civilian industry. In terms of air force, they're also toppling on the Soviet Union. That is good. In terms of manpower, Norway has capitulated. They are a bit pushed over as always. Alright, this part is done, which is good. Now what we should do we need to choose what about engineering. Naval, we need better submarines. We are main weapon of war in the sea. In 1940 we also need better artillery, I would say. Oh well, the Germans look quite well prepared. Just enough prepared, I would say, for the Soviet Union. Nonetheless, don't count fully on them. I truly do understand. We will have to support the Germans, and only the Germans. You cannot enter the war against the Allies, or else we will be annihilated on every single side, unfortunately. Oh yes, we are gonna put up a small air wing. Really? We only have this? Interesting. I would think we would have more. More like it. But yeah, this is quite shameful. Not even submarines we can pump out. That is indeed quite shameful. We really need PPs to change our economy. We are lagging way behind that. Partial mobilization. We also need to extensive conscription. I would say perhaps the next thing we should do is take care of our manpower issue over here to extensive conscription and then service by requirement, and that should be just enough. Right now our issue in manpower is definitely being something we are not being able to deal with well enough. In terms of the sea, we still have the complete and absolute control of it. I don't understand. Are we taking down enemy convoys? Oh yes, we are. Alright, that's very good. We're actually wiping out the Soviet army in the sea, whatever they sent. That's kind of being the IA that we all know, but that is very good for us. If we continue to do this, we will exhaust them against the Germans. They will stand no chance against the Germans if we continue to exhaust them like this. What is the war casualties for them? Oof, they've already lost 145,000 men. While we've lost a meager 5,000 men. Now that's a victory for us. And that is a serious victory. If the Soviets continue like this, they will completely leave their entire manpower depleted. At least that template, I would say. Because if I'm not wrong, I think they are in the The same there ours, which is limited conscription. I think the Soviets are limited conscription. Is that correct? Is that correct? Yes, it is. And if we can exhaust our manpower in that thing, or at least hinder it by at least a half, ooh, that would be very good for us. Very good indeed. That would extremely help us in a way that we really need. Alright, we will get advanced camouflage pattern now. And we got 120 PP. We definitely need more PP. So hurry up. The Germans, it appears like they've wiped out the Norwegians and the allies in Norway. So that is good. In terms of weapon, we're also set up. We can continue to go forward, but not here anymore. We now need to go forward in terms of perhaps winter clothing. Because if I well understand, we are going to fight in Russia very soon. Therefore, we are seriously going to need some winter clothing to not make the same mistake as the Germans did. So it appears like the Soviets are once again prepping up their divisions, another naval invasion, but our army has seriously wiped them out. That is very good indeed. So that is more casualties for them, 169,000 already. That is very good. Soon the enemy casualties are about to surpass ours. Finally. This will be a serious motive for the Portuguese people to be proud of ourselves and themselves. What is this? Escalation of conflicts between Ecuador and Peru. Since 1938, border skirmishes have been ongoing between the Republic of Ecuador and the Republic of Peru garrisons in the contested Pichincha region. While diplomatic efforts between the two countries have managed to keep skirmishes from breaking out into a full-blown conflict, the recent diplomatic jousting between the two elements have resulted in the most recent skirmishes, causing an impasse between the two parties. This impasse has evolved into a full-blown war over the past week. Observers hope this conflict will stay localized to the Pichincha region and not get both nations pulled into the current disastrous international situation. Oh yes, that will be very disastrous indeed for the world if there will be another theater of war. Of course the Americans would rule in there. The British, mainly. If the Americans did not enter the war, the British would rule in there due to their massive naval power. In terms of industry, this is what we're getting right now. Fortunately, our industry is not strong enough. I really don't understand. The enemy continues to screw with us in terms of riots, and they continue to destroy our forces. Why do we need so much from garrison reinforcements? Oh my god, 35,000! Are you joking with me? That is relentless. That is just relentless. That is a lot of equipment for garrisoning. A lot of equipment indeed. This is why I don't like this system, man. How can we deal with this, huh? Explain to me. How can we deal with this? You know what? You know what? Fuck off. Give me some brutal oppression out of these states in Italy. I don't care about them. We will crush them if necessary. Problem is we don't have MP right now for us, and we don't even have the manpower or equipment to start building up divisions. Come on, man, get me excessive prescription. At least that, man. Get me that shit. This episode, for Christ's sake, allow me to do something other than finishing the war. We need this. Republic of Guatemala declared war on who? I do not get it. Come on. There you go. And their casualties have now surpassed ours. Who has Guatemala declared war? Who are those? Is that Britain? I don't get it. Oh well. It's almost 1942. I'm definitely not sure. Oof, the war is escalating over there. I was not waiting for that. Let's get this. Let's get some serious anti-air weaponry. There we go. So the war over there is escalating. That's new. In America, though. In Central America. Okay. Over here, the enemy is wiping out our industry, unfortunately. That is really not good. Really not good. Oh well. What can we do? Wait, what? Okay. I want Portugal to be prioritized, you know. The Iberian Peninsula is lost in terms of... look at this. They are really just rioting everywhere. Manpower is simply not enough. So it's quite shameful what's going on out there. We are being wiped out by rebels, it appears like. Tons of naval, we need submarines immediately. Continue to showcase our submarine warfare against the enemy. Oh, and it appears like the enemy is now confronting us. So, move. Oh no. Oh, this is amazing. I really cannot choose what to do here. Maybe we should go over to industry and continue to focus on integrated commands. There we go, we should now close this gap. The Romanians are indeed helping us quite a lot. Don't push. You don't need to push. Just let them die. You send me. Just let them die. With oil processing. Yeah, this is so sharp. 141. I really think the only thing that can save us is joining the German faction. That will at least buy us some time. But I will also make the Soviets in war against the Germans immediately. So we will not join the German faction, not yet. We will join them once the war starts. Alright, now the episode has concluded now. And although numbers of casualties are rising quite a lot, we have also taken quite a few now from the Soviets. Exactly 34,000 casualties. That shows quite well where is our position currently. So we need to protect these two positions. Wow, this one protects. There we go. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. I understand it is probably not as fantastic as the previous one, but I do hope you have enjoyed it, even if it was just a little bit. If you have any opinions or things that you think I should do, please comment down below. Feel free to do so. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. This is really, if you do subscribe and if I do see likes or even comments, just a comment or two, I'll be extremely happy, as I will see that there is indeed someone out there that enjoys these gameplays of minor countries such as Portugal, which is my beloved nation. But yeah, no further ado. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.